Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
guys, what is good and what is going on, Sixer Nation? Your boy D-List-G back in again for our first regular season live play-by-play and reaction of the year for our Philadelphia 76ers. Ladies and gentlemen, that is right. We are finally back in doing the regular season play-by-plays. We got to one preseason play-by-play for the 76ers, but now it's time for the regular season. And unfortunately, we could not do game one since I had something going on at that time. But we are here for our first regular season live play-by-play and reaction here on the channel for our Philadelphia 76ers. Both teams in this matchup are both 0-1 to begin the year, as they both have lost their first games of the season. So somebody's going to walk out of this game with a win, as the Philadelphia 76ers, with the record of 0-1, take on the Toronto Raptors, who are also 0-1 on the first of two straight games for part of a road trip before coming back home to play the Detroit Pistons on Wednesday. Shout out to everyone that's already coming through, ladies and gents. We already got 5 people up in here. Appreciate all you guys for coming through and tuning in already. If you guys have not done so, ladies and gentlemen, please be sure to go ahead and hit the like button on the stream. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. And everybody, be sure to go ahead and share out this stream so we can bring more viewers up into the chat. You guys know how we rock and roll as always, so let's get down to business here. Okay, and we actually got some comments here. Guys, also let me know if you guys can hear me, because the audio for my wired headset is not set up. So let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. I'm trying to fix it here in my settings, but it's not popping up, and I have no idea why. So let me know if you guys can hear me down below in the chat. Because I try to connect the wired headset to StreamYard, which is what I'm using. I tried to connect it, and it just did not pop up. So let me know if you guys can hear me down below in the chat as we're going through comments here. Eagles, my guy, what's going on? Appreciate you for coming through, tuning in. Since what's up, DL? Give you a like. Hey, appreciate my guy Eagles for coming through, tuning in. Shout out to one of my loyal supporters right there, my guy Eagles, man. Let's go. Let's go Sixers. Yes, sir. Let's go. Got to get this win tonight. Got to get this win tonight after what happened in the first game against Milwaukee. Got to get a win tonight here. Asia Roberson, it's been a minute, Asia. What's going on? Appreciate you for coming through, Asia Roberson. Hit the like button if you have not done so, Asia. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. MC, what's going on? Appreciate you for coming through as well. Says, let's go Sixers. You already know what is MC. Let's go. Hit the like button if you have not done so, MC. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. As Asia and MC both say hello to each other. Okay, you guys can hear me? Okay, good. Good. Because, I was kind of worried about that since the audio probably was not going to be the best, because I did not have the right audio settings, because for whatever reason, StreamYard refuses to put it up for the wired headset. But it definitely works better than my wireless earbuds when we did that experiment last year. It definitely works out much better. I just wish the wired headset part would definitely just show up. I really just wish it would. Hear you pretty well. Looking good, bro. AMC, I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. Absolutely. Sorry about your Phillies. Hey, Asia, it is what it is, Another unsuccessful season for the Philadelphia Phillies, and it's going to be a guarantee right now that they will not win the World Series for the next 2 seasons as long as Rob Thompson is the team's general manager. Is guaranteed at this point. But on that note, ladies and gents, we're going to go ahead and jump into the injury report here for both the Philadelphia 76ers and the Toronto Raptors. So for the Philadelphia 76ers side, you guys probably already know who is out, and for the team, you guys probably already know where we're going with this. So for the Philadelphia 76ers side of the injury report, we have forward Paul George listed as out with a left knee bone bruise, as according to Colin Lubeck of allphilly.com. The 76ers announced Thursday that Paul George is progressing well in his recovery from a left knee bone bruise, but will not play during the team's 2-game road trip. So Paul George is basically going to be guaranteed to not play in this game tonight, and then in Sunday's game, against the Indiana Pacers. So that's just a guarantee that Paul George is going to miss both of the games of the 76ers road trip, but he should be back on Wednesday against the Detroit Pistons, when the Philadelphia 76ers will return home at that time. And then the other injury for the Philadelphia 76ers is the other superstar of the team, center Joel Embiid, once again with a knee injury, who already was ruled out for the opening matchup against the Milwaukee Bucks, will also remain out tonight against the Toronto Raptors and then Sunday against the Indiana Pacers. His quote-unquote player participation in the 76ers health management protocols will be investigated by the league in coming days, according to Shams Charania of ESPN, which honestly, it's a bunch of BS that only the Sixers and Joel Embiid have to go through this nonsense where the NBA has to investigate into all this nonsense to see if Embiid gets hurt. Like, where are we seeing this nonsense when it comes to Giannis getting hurt? Where are we seeing this when LeBron gets hurt? Where are we seeing this when Kevin Durant gets hurt? We don't see it with them, so why do we have to see it with Joel Embiid? It makes no sense. I'm sure they'll probably dock the 76ers a draft pick because that's what the NBA does, because they hate Philadelphia. They hate the Sixers so much with the burning passion in their souls. They hate Philadelphia. So at the end of the day, they'll probably get docked a draft pick. Probably just some draft pick in like 2027 or something for the future. But at what way does it matter when the 76ers literally don't even use their first-round picks that often? Like, in what way does it matter, man? Like, seriously. Okay, now over to the Toronto Raptors side. Let's go ahead and pull it up. And they actually have quite a bit of a handful of injuries, ladies and gentlemen. They actually have some key players not playing in this game. 4 out of 5, I would say, are key players for this team. Just like scrappy role players is what we're talking about here. So for the Toronto Raptors, listed as out for them, shooting guard Emmanuel Quickley with the pelvis injury is out for Saturday's game against the 76ers, which they met Friday in this case, and then Saturday's contest against the Minnesota Timberwolves, according to Aaron Rose of SI.com, who was the first one to go ahead and report that. Then shooting guard RJ Barrett, listed as out with a shoulder injury, has also been ruled out for tonight's game against the 76ers. That was first reported by Blake Murphy of Sportsnet.ca, who was the first one to go ahead and report that. Power forward Kelly Olynyk, listed as out with a back injury, will not play in tonight's game against Philadelphia, according to Josh Lewenberg of TSN.ca, who was the first one to go ahead and report that. Small forward Bruce Brown, who also will not play in tonight's matchup with a knee injury, and he didn't even practice on Tuesday, I should say, and he will remain out indefinitely for the foreseeable future, according to Michael Grange of Sportsnet.ca, who's the first one to go ahead and report that for the Raptors. And then the final injury here for the Toronto Raptors side is guard Jacoby Walter. Listed as out with the shoulder injury, and says here on ESPN that Coach Darko Rehakovic said Monday that Jacoby Walter with the shoulder injury is a week to 10 days away from being cleared for full contact portions of practice. Also put out by Michael Grange of Sportsnet.ca, who was the first one to go ahead and put out the report about Jacoby Walter. So those are the injuries for tonight's matchup between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Toronto Raptors. Both teams will look to bounce back after starting out 0-1 and losing their opening game of the season, especially for the Philadelphia 76ers after taking a brutal loss to the Milwaukee Bucks, despite being down both Joel Embiid and Paul George. And the Toronto Raptors will also look to bounce back after losing their opening game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. So both teams will be looking for their first win here in this one, and we shall see what happens in this game. But guys, real quick before the game starts, go ahead and drop your score predictions down below in the chat. Let me know who you guys think is going to win this game. And ladies and gents, I actually forgot my water. So ladies and gents, I will actually be right back. All right, guys, I am back, and now I have my water this time. Always have water, ladies and gentlemen, whenever you're doing a broadcast. As the starting lineups come in here for both teams, for the Philadelphia 76ers is Kyle Lowry, Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, Caleb Martin drawing the start at the 4, and Andre Drummond at the 5. For the Toronto Raptors is Davion Mitchell, Grady Dick, Scotty Barnes, Ochai Agbaji, and then Jakob Poeltl for the Toronto Raptors. Coming guys live from Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, Canada, home of the Toronto Raptors. The 76ers going to go ahead and rock the white jerseys for this matchup here against Toronto. What to watch for in this game for the Philadelphia 76ers? Limit the turnovers, rebound, and keep moving on offense. Again, the 76ers rocking the white jerseys. The Toronto Raptors are going to rock the red jerseys for this one. I'm guessing those are their home jerseys. Scotty Barnes, they are saying he is the key player, but so far it has not looked like that after that first game where he only averaged 9 points and only put up that many points in that matchup. The tip-off is underway. It is won by the Sixers, and here we go from Scotiabank Arena. There's Tyrese Maxey starting out with the ball here for the Sixers. Gets it over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry going to have a look, going to find Maxey working, puts up a 3 from the wing, cannot get to go. Rebounded here by the Raptors, picked up by Jakob Poeltl in the hands of Scotty Barnes, who gets to the paint and throws it down early. Scotty Barnes having a statement for only putting up 9 points in the opening game for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Kelly Oubre with the ball, bringing it down the other end, coming around the screen. Oubre dancing, working, and Oubre loses the ball. It's picked up here by the Raptors. Agbaji up to Poeltl, who misses it, but Agbaji puts it back in this one all the way to the cup for 2 more points, and the Raptors are out to a 4-0 lead. Here's Maxey with the ball, looking for options, going to find Andre Drummond. Drummond going to work at the top of the key against Jakob Poeltl. Drummond hands it off to Maxey. Maxey receiving the double team, working against Grady Dick. Maxey looking, kicks it out to Lowry, pump faking, sidestep for Lowry. You bet! Kyle Lowry putting the first points on the board, and the 76ers down by 1 early in this game. Here come the Raptors down the floor. Davion Mitchell at the top of the key, working against Kelly Oubre, going to find Jakob Poeltl. Poeltl going to bring it to the right, going to find Grady Dick at the top of the key. He does make it, but it's going to be a foul here with 10:40 remaining in the first quarter, and this is going to be against Kelly Oubre. As we take a look at that Kyle Lowry sidestep 3, a beautiful shot from the veteran, and at that, the former Toronto Raptor. So a nice shot right there from Kyle Lowry, the former Toronto Raptor, coming back into his old home. And the inbound pass is into Jakob Poeltl, who finds Agbaji, gets it over to Scotty Barnes, who will work against Caleb Martin. Barnes backing in, looking, kicking it out. Wide open for 3, and they get it to go with Davion Mitchell. From the right wing, Davion Mitchell with a nice 3 right there to put the Raptors up by 4. Here's Lowry with the ball, going to lob it up to Drummond. Drummond working the top of the key, hands it off to Martin, over to Lowry, working against Grady Dick. Finds Drummond in the paint. Drummond's going to go to work on Jakob Poeltl with the hook shot, and it is good for Andre Drummond. And just like that, bada bing, bada boom, the 76ers answer quickly. As the Raptors bring it down the floor, it will go out of bounds, but it will remain in possession of the Toronto Raptors. And Scotty Barnes will be set to do the inbound pass here, and he will do it against Caleb Martin. Barnes set to inbound. Inbounds it to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell going to go to work, trying to find Jakob Poeltl, and that's stolen away by Drummond. Down to the hands of Caleb Martin, who finds Lowry for a triple from the left wing, cannot get it to go. Rebounded here by the Raptors, and it's picked up by Davion Mitchell. Mitchell looking, going to find Barnes, going to get over to Jakob Poeltl. Poeltl looking, going to find Grady Dick. Grady Dick, the pump fake, cannot get, or rather tried to pass it, but it is going to be a foul called against Andre Drummond down the other end of the floor. So it will be an inbound pass here for the Toronto Raptors. Inbound pass is in from Mitchell to Barnes, who's going to find his man. It's going to be Ochai Agbaji working against Max. He's going to find Davion Mitchell. Working the sidestep for Mitchell, and it is good for Davion Mitchell. And that's why they brought him here to get some scrappy points for this team. Now here come the Sixers, who will look to answer. Here comes Caleb Martin, bringing it down the floor. Going to work against Barnes. Martin going to find Maxey, who fakes it. Maxey passes it to Lowry. Back to Maxey. Maxey's going to try it, and he is going to buy it plus the foul. Tyrese Maxey, where he needs it most and needs to get going early, he finds a way to come away with some points, and we'll go to the charity stripe for one more, as the foul is going to be called against Ochai Agbaji. Maxey trying it from the paint and will be able to buy it plus the foul. Well-executed play here from the Philadelphia 76ers as Tyrese Maxey gets the free throw to go, and the Philadelphia 76ers now back down by 2 points. Here comes Scotty Barnes with the ball. Barnes going to be guarded here by Caleb Martin. Barnes going to his right. Coming around the screen from Jakob Poeltl. Barnes gets it to Poeltl, puts it up, puts it in, plus the foul. And this one's going to be against Andre Drummond. And Drummond is confused on how it's a foul, but the officials completely disagree, and Jakob Poeltl will step to the line to shoot one more for a potential shot at a three-point play. $8:51 remains here in the first quarter. 76ers down by 4, and Jakob Poeltl will have a chance to put the Raptors up by 5 with this free throw coming up here. Last season for Jakob Poeltl averaged about 26 minutes per game and 11 points, and then a few rebounds. Looked like it was about 5, and the free throw is missed here by Jakob Poeltl, and it'll be rebounded here by the Philadelphia 76ers. Looks like Guerschon Yabusele has also checked in the game here for Philadelphia. So they're going with a bit of a taller lineup. And actually, I should say that Drummond just went out of this game and is sitting on the bench. So they're playing a little bit of small ball 5 here with Yabusele, who shoots a 3, hits it off the back of the rim, and rebounded by the Raptors. And here they come. Mitchell out to Grady Dick. Looking. Kicks it out. Barnes at the top of the key. Shortens it. Rebounded by Maxey. And here comes the Mad Max, bringing it down the floor. Maxey dancing around looking. Kicks it out. Oubre a triple. Can't find it home, and it will go out of bounds, but they're going to say it was off of Jakob Poeltl as Yabusele went to go battle it, but did not touch the ball last, so it's going to stay with the Sixers. So again, we're seeing Yabusele play some small ball 5 here for the team. And the 76ers will look to make this a potential one-point ball game as Maxey inbounds it. It is picked up by Oubre, who will work here against Ochai Agbaji, and now will work against Davion Mitchell. Going to get back to Maxey. Maxey to the right side for 3, and Maxey from the right wing drains it for a triple. And you can put the 76ers down by 1 in Scotiabank Arena. Here comes Poeltl, who is stripped by Yabusele, but it will go out of bounds and it will remain with the Raptors here. But great defense right there from Guerschon Yabusele to strip the ball away from the hands of Jakob Poeltl. Davion Mitchell set to inbound. Inbounds to Grady Dick from the corner for 3. Shortens it. Rebounded by Yabusele. Now into the hands of Tyrese Maxey, who will bring it down the floor and will work against Davion Mitchell. Maxey from the right side. Looking. Finds a triple and will buy it. Tyrese Maxey found an opportunity for 3 and took advantage of it. 76ers with the lead changed by 2. And a bad turnover by the Raptors on the other end. And the 76ers will take over with the basketball. A bad turnover right there from Scotty Barnes as the ball bounces out of bounds. Here comes Maxey down the other end. Tries to play it up. Blocked by Jakob Poeltl. The ball is still in balance. It's still in play and picked up by the Raptors. They will bring it down the other end. Agbaji tries to put it up. Gets denied. But looks like a foul is going to be called here. It's going to be against Kyle Lowry, it looks like. It's going to be a foul in shooting motion, which is going to give Ochai Agbaji 2 free throws at the charity stripe. As this game, ladies and gentlemen, so far is going back and forth as we speak. First one on the line is good for Ochai Agbaji. Kyle Lowry, I think, is still a little mad about the foul call right there. 7:05 remaining here in the first quarter as both free throws are true here for Ochai Agbaji. Now the 76ers will look to take the lead back with this game tied. There's Martin with the ball. Going to get it over to Kelly Oubre. Going to find Kyle Lowry. Going to get it over to Yabusele. Yabusele going to work against Pirtle. Going to find Kelly Oubre. Oubre going to have a bit of a look. Going to put it up for two. Cannot get to go. Rebound here by the Raptors. Picked up by Grady Dick. Into the hands of Davion Mitchell. Over to Ochai Agbaji, and he will get it to go with the finger roll. Here comes Lowry bringing it to the other end. Lowry going to find Oubre, who is fouled in shooting motion by Ochai Agbaji. And a timeout will be called here by the Raptors as they have a 2-point lead over the Philadelphia 76ers with almost 6.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter as the Raptors lead the Philadelphia 76ers at home by a score of 16-14 with 6.5 minutes left in the first. This game has gone back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you one thing. This game has definitely gone back and forth 100%. But yeah, the 76ers definitely staying competitive. Tyrese Maxey is looking much better tonight. I mean, he did take full accountability after what happened in the last game against Milwaukee for him shooting very poorly. Darko Rajakovic is the Raptors head coach. Solid start, though, for the Sixers, despite being down 2. They just got to be a little bit better on defense. They definitely just need to be a bit better on defense. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, so far in terms of defense, the 76ers as a group have 1 steal and 1 block. The steal came from Andre Drummond, and the block came from Gorshan Yabusele. And not to mention, they only have 1 turnover in this game so far. And that turnover came by Kelly Oubre. So they definitely do not have an issue in terms of the turnovers as of right now. But that can change in just a matter of time. So I'm going to get my hopes up for right now. But 76ers are doing a solid job. They just got to be much better on defense. Even though this game is close as of right now with 6.5 minutes left in the first. See if we have any lineup changes here. I don't know why this is coming. But a good start, though, for Tyrese Maxey as he has 9 points, shooting the ball 3 of 5 from the field and 2 of 3 from three-point range. Kelly Oubre is set to take a trip over to the charity stripe. And we'll look to potentially make it a tie ball game here at 16. Coming right out of commercial break, you have Kelly Oubre taking 2 free throws at the line. Kelly Oubre looking to make it a tie ball game here. First one at the line is missed. Bounces out from the iron. Is going to miss it. And now the best that Kelly Oubre can do is make this a 1-point game with 6.5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. As 6:31 remains, second one at the line for Oubre is true. And Kelly Oubre will, in fact, make it a 1-point game with less than 6.5 minutes left. Here comes Scotty Barnes bringing it down the floor, guarded by Caleb Martin. Barnes going to look, going to find a man. It's going to be Jakob Poeltl working against Yabusele. Poeltl going to get it over to Grady Dick, back over to Poeltl. Poeltl going to look, going to put it up for 2, cannot get it to go. But this will be a foul called here against Gorshan Yabusele. Yabu is like, what are y'all talking about? As he just stares up at the Jumbotron like he's staring up into space at this point. And a couple members of the 76ers squad are about set to enter the game here, as you have Nick Nurse alongside them right now. First one at the line is good for Jakob Poeltl. So lineup changes here for the Philadelphia 76ers as well as the Toronto Raptors. KJ Martin and Eric Gordon will both enter the game to replace Kelly Oubre and Kyle Lowry. And then for the Toronto Raptors, Jamal Sheed will enter the game to replace Ochai Agbaji. So Jakob Poeltl will have an opportunity to make this a 3-point lead favoring the home team, with 6:14 remaining here in the first. We'll see what KJ Martin can do with Caleb Martin. And then same thing with Eric Gordon, in which Eric Gordon had a really nice preseason. Can he keep it up in the regular season, though, as a true veteran of the game? We shall see, as the second one at the line is good for Jakob Poeltl. Here comes Caleb Martin with the ball. Going to get over to KJ Martin. Going to find Maxey for a three. Cannot get to go. Rebounded here by Grady Dick on the defensive glass. Here comes Scotty Barnes bringing it down the floor. Barnes going to drive. Going to look. Going to kick it out to Jakob Poeltl. Poeltl going to look. Going to bounce past to Grady Dick, but loses the ball, and the 76ers will take possession of it. Grady Dick could not hold on to the basketball, and the 76ers will take over. Another opportunity for the visiting team. Here we go. Max with the ball, passes it over to Caleb Martin. Martin going to look. Dance. Kick it out to Yabusele. Over to Eric Gordon, who bounce passes it to Yabu, who gets denied at the rim by Jakob Poeltl. Grady Dick shooting a triple from the left wing. Cannot get it to go. Rebounded by KJ Martin. Now into the hands of Tyrese Maxey, who will get over to Caleb Martin. And Martin trying to find his way through. And that's going to be a charge and an offensive foul. And an unfortunate turn of events here for Caleb Martin, as that looks to be his first foul of the game. And the Raptors will take over on offense. But a nice block as we look at the replay. Credit right here to Jakob Poeltl for blocking the shot put up by Guerschon Yabusele. But the 76ers will look to do something on defense. As more lineup changes come in here for the Toronto Raptors, Chris Boucher and Jamison Battle both enter the game to replace Davion Mitchell and Scotty Barnes. As Grady Dick puts the shot up, puts it in, plus the foul, and another foul called on Guerschon Yabusele. Rough start for Guerschon Yabusele in terms of these foul calls here. Bit of a rough start here for the guy who has not played in the NBA in maybe about 5 seasons. As for Guerschon Yabusele, that's going to be his second foul already. He's got to be much better than that and take some accountability here. And the three-point play is completed here thanks to Grady Dick, and the 76ers will look to respond. As Yabusele going to find Caleb Martin, we'll get over to KJ Martin, but Caleb Martin is fouled. And this is going to be on, I do believe, the former Ohio State Buckeye basketball player in Jamison Battle. That's how I recognize his name, because he went to Ohio State. I completely forgot about that. But Eric Gordon sets inbound here, working against Jamison Battle. Gordon looking, needs to find somebody, finds Yabusele. Yabusele going to go to work and to find Tyrese Maxey off the inbound. Back to Yabusele, running pick and roll, and Yabusele with the flush. With the Tyrese Maxey assist. The 76ers back down by 4. Here comes Poeltl. Bring it down the other end. Gets it over to Jamison Battle. The former Buckeye puts it in for 2. And the Raptors back up by 6. Here comes Maxey with the ball. Maxey going to find Yabusele, back over to Maxey. Maxey looking. Maxey dribbling. The crossover. Gets inside, but is fouled. This will be against Chris Boucher. And Tyrese Maxey will step to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. and potentially make it back to a 4-point ball game. But Tyrese Maxey definitely off to a much better start than what he was in the last game against the Milwaukee Bucks. First one at the line is true for Tyrese Maxey. Oh, no way. We have Tony Brothers officiating this game. Oh, we're going to be here all night then. Great. Lineup changes, though, for both sides. Kelly Oubre will enter the game here to replace Guerschon Yabusele, and Bruno Fernando will enter the game for the first time to replace Jakob Poeltl. So a little bit small at center are the Toronto Raptors. Second one at the line for Tyrese Maxey is good. So now it's back to a 4-point ball game. Here come the Toronto Raptors down the floor. Jamal Sheed with the ball, going to kick it out towards the corner, and that's another turnover. Jamison Battle could not bring it in, but that was a very high pass actually from Jamal Sheed. But now it's back to the Sixers, and they will have an opportunity to potentially make it a 1-point game as Maxey with the ball launches a triple, shortens it, but rebounded by Caleb Martin. Back to Maxey. Maxey, the behind-the-back pass to Oubre in the corner, got it to go! Kelly Oubre Jr. with the 23-footer from the corner. And a timeout called here by the Raptors. And the 76ers, with 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, have once again made this a 1-point ball game here in Scotiabank Arena. Off of Kelly Oubre corner 3, the 76ers down by 1. Can they keep up the momentum going towards the end of the first quarter? We shall see. Is the Toronto Raptors 23 and the Philadelphia 76ers 22 right on their heels? That's what I'm talking about. Keep up that momentum. Let's go. Somebody help out Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey needs some help without Joel Embiid and Paul George. He needs some help, man. So somebody step up and help this man out. Let's go. There we go, guys. There is your updated score. GG's on the Eagles. I guess you love Saquon even more. Absolutely. Asa Roberson, thank you to you and your New York Giants for not paying Saquon Rasul Cuevas Barkley. Put some respect on this man's name after what he did against your team, all right? Asa, I'm just playing with you when I say it, but still, we appreciate y'all for giving us Saquon Barkley. We greatly appreciate it. It was nice doing business with y'all. It was a pleasure doing business with y'all. Y'all can thank your GM for that one, for not paying Saquon. Y'all decided to pay Daniel Jones instead. What a mistake that was. Is Kyle Lowry facing his old team? Absolutely. Absolutely. I said that early in the live stream that Kyle Lowry came back into Scotiabank Arena to face up against his old team. And C says, come on, Sixers. Absolutely. They got to keep up this momentum. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through and tuning in. Yes, sir. It is great for it to be Friday. And hopefully everybody had a great day today, ladies and gentlemen. You know, ending off your week, going into the weekend. Hopefully everyone had a great day today, man. Absolutely. The Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through, tuning in. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through to the stream. As Asia Roberson says, what's up to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Shout out to my guy for coming through. All right, guys, game is back on. As the Raptors with the ball here. Here's Grady Dick going to get it over to Chris Boucher. And Boucher is going to have that ball taken out of bounds. But it was a clean block, though, thanks to KJ Martin. But the Raptors will keep possession of the basketball, though. Set to inbound here. Ball is inbounded. Do believe this is Bruno Fernando working against Maxey. Fernando puts it up for two, can't get it to go. Rebound here by the Raptors, or rather that's Jamel Sheed, I should say, that did take the shot and got denied. But here come the Raptors as Grady Dick looking, dancing, kicks it out to Fernando. Fernando, number 24. Bruno Fernando going to drive, and it's going to be a travel, and you can't do that. Let's go. I've been waiting for a travel at some point. I've been waiting for it. Here we go. 76ers back with possession of the basketball here. Maxey bringing it down the floor. Working here against the Raptors. Maxey going to kick it out. Here's Oubre. Going to kick it out to Caleb Martin. Martin going to work here against Grady Dick. Martin puts it up for two. Can't get to go, but it is going to be a carry here on Caleb Martin. Interesting. They call it a carry? Not sure how much I quite agree with that. I mean, if we could have got a replay, that'd be great. But here we go. Here's Scotty Barnes with the ball, going to get over to Bruno Fernando, trying to find his man. That's taken away by the Sixers. Here comes Oubre to Martin. The standstill out to Martin, to KJ Martin, out to Eric Gordon, who gets denied by the Raptors. That's going to be Bruno Fernando. Boucher with the ball, going to get over to Barnes. Going to put it up for two, and it is good for Scotty Barnes. Here come the Sixers. Here's Martin with the ball. Going to get it over to KJ Martin. KJ going to get it over to Kelly. Oubre for three. Got it to go. Kelly Oubre tying the game up at 25. With outside 2 minutes remaining in the first. Barnes with the ball, going to work against Caleb Martin. Barnes the fake step back, kicking out to the corner. Boucher in a trap against Oubre. Going to find his man. I think it's going to be Fernando, who cannot find an option. And KJ Martin with the strip. Picked up by himself. And now into the hands of Tyrese Maxey. Maxey with the ball. Going to find KJ Martin, who gets to the cup and puts it in for two. And put the 76ers in front for a lead change with about a minute and a half left in the first. Here we go. The Raptors bring it down the floor. It's Fernando with the ball. Going to get over to Sheed. Sheed looking. And it's going to be a foul called here against Caleb Martin again. Not what you want to see out of one of your more scrappy players on this team. It's not what you want to see right now. You really don't want to see that. But Caleb Martin's had a rough go at it so far in this one. First one at the line, by the way, is no good for Scotty Barnes. That's going to be a rough one from one of their star players and the key player on their team, honestly. We do have some lineup changes, though, for the Philadelphia 76ers side, as Kyle Lowry will enter the game to replace Tyrese Maxey. And Adem Bona, the rookie out of UCLA, will get his first shot of regular season action as he will take the place of Caleb Martin. Second one at the line is also good here for Scotty Barnes, who was 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. And now the 76ers will look to maintain the lead here in this one. Here's Kyle Lowry with the ball, going to bring it down the floor, going to find Eric Gordon, who tries to get to the cup but gets denied. Oh my, Chris Boucher blocking the dunk from Eric Gordon. But the 76ers will maintain possession of the basketball here. And Eric Gordon was about ready to posterize a man in Chris Boucher. And we got a technical foul here. The free throw is missed by Jamison Battle. They're going to say the technical foul against Nick Nurse? What? There's no way. Get out of here. But now the 76ers will have the ball down on their side of the floor, and they will look to increase the lead from 1 to hopefully either 3 or 4. As Lowry with the ball inbounds to Eric Gordon, going to find the rookie Bona, going to get out to Oubre. Oubre, the mid-range jumper, can't get it to fall. Rebounded here by Scotty Barnes. And here come the Raptors. As Scotty Barnes kicks it out to Jamison Battle, back to Barnes, running pick and roll, puts the shot up for 2. Can't get it to go. They're going to call the foul against the rookie, Adem Bona. And Scotty Barnes will head to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. And we'll have an opportunity to give the Raptors the lead right back with less than a minute to go. Scotty Barnes just shaking it off. He's in major pain after that hard fall that he had against the rookie Bona. As you can see, Scotty Barnes grabbing that left knee. First one at the line is good for Scotty Barnes to tie the game up at 27. No lineup changes here for either side. Scotty Barnes with the second free throw here, and it is good for Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes just shaking it off for right now. Still working with 7 points, shooting the ball 2 of 3 from the field and 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. There's Kyle Lowry with the ball, bring it down the floor. Lowry going to go to work, going to find Eric Gordon on the bounce pass. Gordon going to drive, going to play it up to the cup, cannot get to go. But the foul will be called here against the former Ohio State Buckeye basketball player in Jamison Battle. I do believe Jamison Battle is a rookie. I'm pretty sure Jamison Battle is a rookie. Pretty sure he was in this past year's draft class. First one on the line for Eric Gordon is good. And that will tie the game back up here at 28 as this game in the first quarter has gone back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. Second one on the line for Eric Gordon is also good. And the 76ers will take the lead right back here with about 40 seconds remaining here in the first. Here come the Raptors, bring it down the floor. Here's Barnes. Going to get it back over to who tried to get it over to Fernando, but Fernando could not handle the pass here. And the 76ers will take possession of the basketball. Raptors making a few lineup changes here as Jonathan Mogbo will enter the game for Grady Dick for the Raptors side. And then Tyrese Maxey and Ricky Council, the fourth, will enter the game to replace Adem Bona and KJ Martin. So they have a center on the floor. Hold up. So they got Maxey out there. They got Kyle Lowry out there. Wait, so who the heck is playing center for this team at this point? They're just going to let the ball roll. That is what Maxey elects to do. So we got Maxey, Lowry, Oubre, Eric Gordon, and Ricky Council. I'm not even sure who in the world is playing center for this team as Tyrese Maxey gets fouled here. And that's going to be all thanks to Bruno Fernando. I would say Kelly Oubre has to be the small ball 5. I mean, that's a little creative, though, if I'm being honest. Like, this is a creative lineup. This is one that I never thought I would see. I never thought I'd see a lineup that would consist of Tyrese Maxey, Eric Gordon, Kyle Lowry, Ricky Council, and Kelly Oubre. But speaking of Eric Gordon, he will head to the bench, and KJ Martin will enter the game to replace Eric Gordon. First one at the line, by the way, was good for Tyrese Maxey, if I had not said that already. Tyrese Maxey off to a great start, though, in this game with 12 points, a rebound, and 4 assists. Second one at the line is good, so make it 13 points here in the first quarter for Tyrese Maxey with less than 30 seconds to go in the first. And the Raptors will bring it down the floor. Jamel Sheed with the ball, going to get over to Scotty Barnes. Working here against Ricky Council. Barnes backing in, kicking it out to Sheed. Back over to Barnes, launching a deuce, gets it to go, and a lucky bounce here from Scotty Barnes, making it a 1-point game again as Maxey with the ball. Bring it down the floor. Maxey trying to find a last-second buzzer beater, cannot get it to go. But that is how the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, in his back-and-forth classic, comes to a close. The Philadelphia 76ers, though, on the road in the first of 2 consecutive games on the road, will lead the Toronto Raptors here in Scotiabank Arena with the score being 31-30. And this game has been competitive so far. We shall see how this game looks in the second quarter. But 12 minutes down, 12 more minutes coming up, is the Philadelphia 76ers with 31 and the Toronto Raptors with 30. But yeah, guys, solid first quarter for the 76ers. You know, they're doing a pretty solid job offensively. Defensively, I still want to see a little bit better. Still want to see a few things go better defensively, but offensively, this team looks pretty good. This team looks pretty good offensively, definitely much better than how they played against Milwaukee. Happy Friday, let's go Sixers. Absolutely, MC, let's go. How are the Flyers doing? Last time I checked, Deja Robertson, not good. Not good the last time I checked. All right, guys, second quarter is about to get underway here from Scotiabank Arena between the 76ers and the Raptors. We do have a few lineup changes here before the second quarter begins, as Jonathan Mogbo and DJ Carton are going to enter the game here to replace Grady Dick and Bruno Fernando. And then for the Philadelphia 76ers side, Andre Drummond, Reggie Jackson, and Caleb Martin will enter the game to replace KJ Martin, Ricky Council IV, and Tyrese Maxey. As Kyle Lowry gets some love here from the fans for returning to Scotiabank Arena. One of the reasons they did win a championship a few years ago was because of prime Kyle Lowry. But here we go. Here's Barnes with the ball, going to get over to, looks like it's going to be Bruno Fernando with the jumper. Or rather, that's Jamel Sheed who puts it up and puts it in. Tough shot right there from Jamel Sheed. And the Toronto Raptors will be back up by a single point. Here we go. There's Kyle Lowry with the ball. Going to get over to Andre Drummond. Going to find Caleb Martin. Martin going to spin. Going to kick it out to Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson going to find Kelly Oubre. Oubre dancing. Trying to find a triple, but will not be able to find it as it's blocked by Jonathan Mogbo. And now the Raptors will have possession of the basketball here. As Jamel Sheed going to find his man. That's going to be Jonathan Mogbo, number 2 here for the Raptors. And he will get it to go with the simple dunk in the paint. Here comes Caleb Martin with the ball. Going to find Kelly Oubre. Oubre going to put it up for 2 and gets it to go. Kelly Oubre with the floater here to put the 76ers back down by 1. Here come the Raptors as Mogbo puts it up for 2. Cannot get to go. Rebounding here by the Sixers as Lowry gets over to Caleb Martin, who will not send it home. But we'll head to the cherry stripe as the foul is going to be called here against Jamal Sheed. The Sixers will hope to find a way to take the lead here with 2 free throws from Caleb Martin, as the first one is good. 10.5 minutes remain here in this first half. 76ers look to come away with this victory here, as this game is tied at 34 points for now. But Caleb Martin will give the 76ers the lead by 1, 35-34 being the score. Here come the Raptors, bring it down the other end. Jamal Sheed going to kick it out to DJ Carlton. Back over to Jamal Sheed, going to get it over to Scotty Barnes, who lays it up and lays it in with the finger roll. Scotty Barnes with a nice play here for the Raptors to put them back up by 1. Here's Lowry with the ball, going to find Kelly Oubre. Oubre going to look, going to find Caleb Martin. Martin going to dance. Going to drive into the paint, puts it up for 2, can't get to go. Rebounded by Drummond. Drummond out to Caleb Martin, out to Lowry, a triple. You bet. Kyle Lowry making his return to Scotiabank Arena. The former Raptor puts it into the basket, and the Sixers are back up by 2. The shot is up here for the Raptors, and it is no good. Rebounding here by Toronto. And we do have a foul called down the other end, and this will go against Caleb Martin. And Jonathan Mogbo will step to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. First one on the line for Jonathan Mogbo is good. As we do have a lineup change here for the 76ers side, as the rookie from Duke, Jared McCain, will enter the game here for the Philadelphia 76ers to replace Caleb Martin, as he will go ahead and get sent to the bench. Second one on the line is also good here for Jonathan Mogbo. And now, just like that, bada bing, bada boom, this game is tied. Reggie Jackson with the ball. Going to work here. Trying to find some space. Jackson going to put it up for 2. Swirls the iron, misses it. Drummond battles for the rebound. Same with McCain. But it'll be picked up by the Raptors somehow. And the pass down to Chris Boucher looks pretty good, but he did lay it up, missed it, but it'll be a foul called against Kyle Lowry. Boucher will go ahead and shoot 2 free throws here. First one is good at the line for Chris Boucher. And this will put the Raptors back up by a point for now. They have a chance to go up by 2 with 9:14 left. Second one at the line is good for Chris Boucher. By the way, Davion Mitchell for the Raptors entered the game to replace Jamal Sheed. Here come the Sixers down the other end. There's Reggie Jackson with the ball. Going to find Kyle Lowry. As the foul will be called here against Davion Mitchell. And passes in from Kyle Lowry, but a bad pass and a steal from Scotty Barnes. But just like that, the 76ers will get the ball right back. As another bad turnover here from the Raptors. Reggie Jackson with the ball, going to try to drive. Going up the baseline, that's a horrible pass from Reggie Jackson. Bagged in the hands of the Raptors. Boucher pump faking. The sidestep. The triple for Boucher comes up short. Rebounded by the rookie McCain, who will get it over to the hands of Kelly Oubre. Oubre going to bring it down the floor. Oubre trying to find a man. Oubre was trying to look for Andre Drummond, but there will be a foul called on the floor here against Davion Mitchell. Couple more lineup changes here for both sides here. As Jakob and Ochai Agbaji will enter the game to replace Chris Boucher and Scotty Barnes. And then Tyrese Maxey will also enter the game here to replace Reggie Jackson. This game has been back and forth so far, ladies and gentlemen. And so far, it does not plan on stopping. Maxey set to inbound here. Maxey inbounds to Drummond. Drummond going to drive. Looking. Tries to get out there, but that is denied by Jakob Poeltl. Now into the hands of the Raptors. Mitchell gets it over to Ochai Agbaji, and he puts it in for two with the finger roll. And just like that, the Raptors back up by 4. Here comes McCain. Bring it down the floor. Finds Drummond. Going to work the paint. Drummond going to put it up for 2. Gets it to go, and a tough shot from Andre Drummond. Ochai Agbaji trying to answer down the other end and cannot. Picked up by the Sixers. Here's Oubre with the ball. Going to find Lowry for a deep triple. Bounce off the iron and off the window. Misses it. Rebounded here by the Toronto Raptors. Going to bring it down the other end. Here's Jakob Poeltl with the ball. Going to battle against Andre Drummond. Going to kick it out to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell going to kick it out to Jonathan Mogbo. But a foul will be called in shooting motion here against Kyle Lowry. And he is looking up at the Jumbotron. Again, so confused. First one on the line is good here for Jonathan Mogbo. Jonathan Mogbo, by the way, with 5 points and also is shooting the ball 3 of 3 from the charity stripe. Couple lineup changes too, as the second one of the line is good for Jonathan Mogbo. KJ Martin and Guerschon Yabusele will enter the game to replace Kyle Lowry and Andre Drummond. And no lineup changes here for the Raptors, as Oubre with the ball tries to put it up for 2, and that's swatted away by Toronto. Here come the Raptors. Carlton trying to kick it out, and that will go out of bounds, and the 76ers will have possession of the basketball again. Here comes Maxey, bringing it down the floor. Maxey on his right, dancing, looking. Maxey, the step back mid-range jumper cannot get to go, rebounded by Poeltl. Into the hands of Davion Mitchell now. Mitchell going to bounce pass it to Poeltl, who's going to find his way around Yabusele, puts it up for 2, and puts it in somehow. Jakob Poeltl with the 6-foot shot working in the paint against Yabusele. Here comes Oubre with the ball. Bring it down the other end. Oubre going to kick it out. And a timeout call by Nick Nurse to talk things over with his team. This game was a bit competitive, but the Raptors starting to slip away. Can the 76ers find a way to bounce back after the commercial break? We shall see, as is the Toronto Raptors now with 46 and the 76ers 40 with 6:43 remaining here in the first half. There we go. Just had to adjust the scoreboard here, ladies and gentlemen. It is all adjusted now. But yeah, guys, the Raptors starting to slowly slip away here in this first half. 76ers need to find a way to bounce back. And the Raptors are also known to be a very scrappy team in the East. no matter what their record is. They are just known for being a scrappy team in the East, especially if their record is like only good enough for like a 7 seed to 10 seed spot, or just anywhere like in the first round of the playoffs where all seeds 7 through 10 would go at to see who's the 7 seed and who's the 8 seed. The Raptors are known to be one of the probably maybe even the most scrappy team in the entire NBA, if we're being completely honest. They are just that scrappy. .643 remaining here in the first half. The Raptors lead the 76ers in this one with the score of 46-40. .76ers will look to have, hopefully, this game back in their hands with the lead before the end of the first half. And a horrible pass here from Guerschon Yabusele, who puts it up there towards Jonathan Mogbo, who will be fouled on the play by KJ Martin. And Jonathan Mogbo already heading to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. And just a horrible pass right there from Guerschon Yabusele, who was staring right at KJ Martin. .638 remaining here in this first half. First one at the line is good for Jonathan Mogbo. Sixers need to start picking it up, though. They cannot let this Raptors team start to slip away. Second one at the line is also good here for Jonathan Mogbo. 12-2 run here for the Raptors in the last 3 minutes plus. Here come the Sixers, who will look to answer. Here's Maxey with the ball, who will lob it up to Yabusele. Going to find Kelly Oubre, who will launch a triple. And that is just about airballed, and the Raptors will take over. Here's Agbaji with the ball, going to find Jakob Poeltl. Guarded by Yabusele, and Agbaji back over to Jakob Poeltl, and that is good for Jakob Poeltl right there. And the Raptors now back up here by 10 as McCain with the ball is in the game. Gets over to Yabusele, going to find Tyrese Maxey. Maxey going to find Yabusele. Yabusele going to work with the bounce pass to Oubre, who puts it up for 2, gets it to go, plus the foul. And Kelly Oubre will head to the line to shoot one more, as the foul will be called here against Grady Dick. And Kelly Oubre will go back to the charity stripe here for a potential 3-point play. And this Sixers team will look to get back in this game with a couple baskets here. They were down by 10. They have a chance to only be down by 7, though. Kelly Oubre so far in this one just having an okay type of performance. Not what we want to truly see out of Kelly Oubre, shooting the ball 4 of 10 from the field. But he's trying his best, though. I mean, that is for sure. As Kelly Oubre does make the free throw to complete the 3-point play. Grady Dick with the ball, going to find Agbaji, trying to get over to Jonathan Mogbo. And guess what, ladies and gents? It's going to be a travel, and you can't do that. And we're taking it the other way for the Sixers. Here's Max with the ball, going to find Yabusele. Yabusele being left all alone for a hot second. Here comes Eric Gordon off the pass from Yabu. As Eric Gordon going to find Yabusele, and Yabusele is going to find a way to put it in for 2. And just like that, it is a 5-point game. Jakob Poeltl going to put it up for 2. And Jakob Poeltl will be fouled here on the play by guess who, ladies and gents? Guerschon Yabusele. How many fouls is that on Yabusele right now? That is 3 fouls on Yabusele so far in this one. First one, the line is good here for Jakob Poeltl. As Andre Drummond re-enters the game here for the 76ers to replace Guerschon Yabusele. And they really do need to sit Yabusele right now, since he does have 3 fouls here in this first half, as we see Joel Embiid and Paul George both on the bench here for the Sixers. Second one at the line, also good here for Jakob Poeltl. And now the 76ers with a chance to respond. 7-point game here in Scotiabank Arena in the first half. Here's Maxey with the ball. Maxey looking around at Andre Drummond's screen. Maxey kicking out to Oubre. Oubre going to drive, going to put it up for 2 and gets blocked by Poeltl. Here come the Raptors. The 3-point here from Davion Mitchell swirls the iron and misses it. Rebounded here by KJ Martin, who kick it out to Maxey, over to Oubre, back to Maxey. Maxey, the sidestep to the left for 3, swirls the iron, misses it again. Rebounding here by the Raptors. And the 3-point shot here is no good by the Raptors. Picked up again, rebounded by themselves on the offensive glass. And Grady Dick with the 3, and it is good here for Grady Dick down the other end. Now to rebound the ball, Sixers. Come on. Y'all got to rebound that. Here's Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers, working against Davion Mitchell. Maxey looking, dancing, driving, puts up for 2, and it is good for Tyrese Maxey. Tough shot here for the Mad Max. Let's go. Davion Mitchell with the ball, going to bring it down the other end of the floor. Guarded by Andre Drummond, who gets it up to Jakob Poeltl. Poeltl working against KJ Martin. And Jakob Poeltl was stepped to the charity stripe to shoot 2, and the foul will be called against KJ Martin. Not a great second quarter here for the 76ers. Not to mention that they're nearly down 10 points in this first half. First one at the line is good here for Jakob Poeltl. Lineup changes also being made here for both sides, as Scotty Barnes will enter the game here to replace Jonathan Mogbo, and Caleb Martin will enter the game here to replace Kelly Oubre Jr. So Kelly Oubre will go to the bench, and Caleb Martin is in. Jakob Poeltl, though, second one at the line is good to put the Raptors back up by 10 with less than 4 minutes remaining in the first half. And Caleb Martin with the ball now. Going to find Eric Gordon. Gordon going to hand it off to Maxey. Maxey danced around. Guarded here by Davion Mitchell. Going to find Caleb Martin. Martin going to go to work. Loses the ball. Gets it back. And with 3:38 to go, it will be a foul called here against Davion Mitchell. And the 76ers, with the Raptors being out of fouls to give, the 76ers, but specifically Caleb Martin, will shoot 2 free throws from the charity stripe. First one at the line is good, by the way, for Caleb Martin. Davion Mitchell will take a seat as Jamal Sheed enters the game to replace Davion Mitchell. Caleb Martin will look to make it an 8-point game. Second one at the line is no good for Caleb Martin, but a loose ball foul will be called here against Jakob Poeltl. And now Andre Drummond will step to the charity stripe here for the first time tonight. First one at the line here for Drummond is no good. Got to make those free throws, Drummond. Come on. First one at the line, no good here for Andre Drummond. The second one, also no good for Andre Drummond. And Scotty Barnes will come away here with the rebound for the Raptors. Barnes with the ball looking, kicking out to Agbaji. Agbaji going to get over to Jakob Pertl, going to find his man. It's going to be Jamal Sheed. Sheed going to try to kick it out to Barnes, but that's intercepted by Maxey. Maxey going to take it to the cup. The answer is no, but a foul will be called here against Ochai Agbaji, and Tyrese Maxey will be sent to the charity striker to shoot 2 free throws. With 3:17 remaining here in the first half. First one at the line is good for Tyrese Maxey. Making it an 8-point game here for the 76ers. And a timeout called here by the Raptors to talk things over. And with 3:17 remaining here in the first half, the Toronto Raptors will lead the Philadelphia 76ers in this one with the score of 57-49. When we come back from commercial break, Tyrese Maxey will be shooting the second free throw to determine whether or not this will be a 7-point game. Once again, it is the Toronto Raptors 57 and the Philadelphia 76ers 49, with one more free throw from Tyrese Maxey coming after this commercial break. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through. This is great evening all on the live stream broadcast tonight. Yes, sir. Shout out to my guy Charles Adderley for coming through and tuning in. Welcome back in the regular season live play-by-play and reactions, my good sir Charles Adderley. Appreciate you coming through, my guy. Hit the like button if you haven't done so, Charles. Appreciate you coming through the stream. Says, let's go, my beloved Philadelphia 76ers. Yes, sir, you already know. Hit the like button and subscribe to BLSG Sports channel if you have not done so already. Yes, sir, you already know. To stopping by briefly, have a function I'm attending. Hey, man, hopefully everything goes well, all right? Appreciate you for coming through, though, and showing support, Charles. Shout out to you, my guy. But yeah, guys, the 76ers about set to come back from commercial break here. We will have a lineup change here, though, for the Toronto Raptors, as Jonathan Mogbo will enter the game here to replace Ochai Agbaji. This will be right before Tyrese Maxey attempts the second free throw here and has a chance to make it a 7-point game. Can he do so on this free throw? And this answer is true. Tyrese Maxey does, in fact, make it a 7-point game. 17 points in this first half for Tyrese Maxey, in addition to 4 assists, as well as shooting 7 of 7 from the charity stripe. Scotty Barnes with the ball, going to get over to Grady Dick, back over to Scotty Barnes. Barnes backing in to KJ Martin. They have to get it off soon. But again, another, what is it, ladies and gentlemen? That's right. It's another treble on Scotty Barnes, and you can't do that. And Scotty Barnes is like, you have got to be kidding me. And a delay of game called against the Raptors. So Andre Drummond will be back at the charity stripe here to shoot 2 more free throws. First one at the line for Drummond is no good. And now slightly less than 3 minutes remaining here in this first half. Andre Drummond so far in this game is the team's backup center, but starting in Embiid's place tonight with 4 points, 3 rebounds, and shooting the ball 2 of 5 from the field. Second one at the line is good for Andre Drummond. And the steal here by the Sixers. Here comes Drummond, bringing it down the other end. Cannot get to go. A foul will be called off of the steal by Drummond, in which this was all Andre Drummond, in which he nearly took this one coast to coast. Big time play right there by Andre Drummond. Unfortunately, could not come away with the points here for a potential and one opportunity, as the first one on the line is good here for Andre Drummond. Down the other end. Drummond will have a chance here to make this a 4-point game once again with 3 minutes left. With less than 3 minutes left, I should say. It is a 5-point game, and it is going to stay that way, with Drummond missing the second one, and the rebound picked up here by Jakob Poeltl. Down to the hands here of Scotty Barnes. Barnes guarded by KJ Martin, going to kick it out. And the layup is good here for Jakob Poeltl down the other end. Jonathan Mogbo with the assist here for the Raptors. Max threw the ball here for the Sixers. Sorry about that, guys. But Max threw the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey going to drive. Maxey finds Drummond. Drummond puts it up for 2. Can't get to go. Rebounded by the Raptors. And here they come down the floor. Grady Dick going to launch a triple here for the Raptors. Swirls the iron and misses it. Rebounded by Drummond. Into the hands of Maxey. And a potential 5-point game coming in hot, maybe 4. Maxey, the layup, cannot get to go. Rebounded by Drummond. Drummond out to Maxey. Going to work the mid-range. Going to kick it out to Caleb Martin. Martin going to get back over to Maxey. Maxey working. Going to drive. Maxey the sidestep for the mid-range. It is good for Tyrese Maxey. Let's go. That's what we need right there. Need to put some pressure on. Need to put some pressure on these guys before the end of the first half. Scotty Barnes going to kick it out. The 3-ball for Jamal Sheed is true. And Jamal Sheed putting the Raptors back up by 8. With a minute 15 left to go here in the first half. Caleb Martin dancing around. Martin looking, kicks out to Maxey. Maxey going to drive. Maxey looking, dancing, going to the left. Maxey tried to come away with the triple. It got blocked by Mogbo. The shot is up here for the Sixers. Cannot get to go. The ball hit off of the rim. So the shot clock was supposed to reset. And Drummond puts it back for 2. And just like that, it is back to a 6-point ball game. Scotty Barnes with the ball here for the Raptors. Looking, lobs it up. Jamal Sheed kicking it out to the corner. The spinning shot, the fadeaway, cannot get to go. Rebounded here by the Sixers. That was Jonathan Mogbo attempting the pull-up jump shot. Mogbo putting it up for 2. Can't get to go. They're battling in the paint right now. They're going to say it's going to be Sixer ball. And timeout called here by the Raptors, and you have to be wondering if this is going to be a challenge here for Toronto to see if it was actually in their possession or if it was overall in the Sixers' possession here. They will go challenge this with about 13 seconds left in the first half. But when we come back, though, from commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, Jared McCain and Kelly Oubre will both be in the game to replace KJ Martin and Andre Drummond. But yeah, guys, appreciate everybody that's coming through and stopping by. Appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning in. If you feel inspired to join the chat, you are welcome to do so at any time. Absolutely, always. We will see what is said after the challenge here in just a little bit. The officials are still going over it. They're trying to figure out who it went out on. Kind of looks like it went off of Yakapurtle. But the question is, did it? I mean, Yakapurtle, realistically speaking, was the reason the ball did get stripped out of the hands of Caleb Martin. So, yes, the challenge will be unsuccessful. The Raptors will be charged with the timeout here. And with about 12 seconds left here in this first half, the 76ers will remain down 6. .2 seconds remain here in this first half. Till Martin inbounds here to Maxey. The 76ers are probably going to run this clock out to end off the first half. Maxey the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey looking, dancing, driving. Maxey going to lay it up. Can't get to go. Martin tried to put it back, but could not do so. And that half, ladies and gents, will come to a close. The Toronto Raptors in this game will lead the Philadelphia 76ers at the end of the first half, which was a very tough and competitive first half amongst the two teams. But the Raptors will have the lead with the score of 62-56. And ladies and gents, on that note, we have approached halftime. There you go, ladies and gents. There is your scoreboard at the end of the first half, as you can see at the bottom of your guys' screen. The 76ers down by 6 right now to the Raptors, but we'll hope to capitalize it here in this second half. But on that note, ladies and gents, we're going to go ahead and go over the first half stats here, and then we'll take the halftime break here like we always do on the channel. So starting it off here on the Philadelphia 76ers side, Tyrese Maxey leads the way here for the Philadelphia 76ers in this one with 19 points, a rebound, and 4 assists. Kelly Oubre following it up with a first half performance of 12 points and a steal. Staying in the starting lineup with Andre Drummond here as he finished the first half with 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 steals. Kyle Lowry with 6 points, a rebound, and 2 assists. Gorshon Yabusele off the bench with 4 points, a rebound, and an assist each, as well as a block. Caleb Martin with 3 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. KJ Martin with 2 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist, as well as a steal and a block each. And then rounding it off here for the Philadelphia 76ers side would be Eric Gordon, who finishes the first half with 2 points and an assist. To end off the first half stats here for your Philadelphia 76ers. Now over to the Toronto Raptors side now, as Yakapurtle leads the way here for the Toronto Raptors here in this first half. Ending off the first half with 14 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist, as well as 4 blocks, in which Yakapurtle's been playing some really good defense in this first half, and will look to keep it up in the second half. Scotty Barnes following it up with the first half performance of 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Ochai Agbaji following it up with a first-half performance of 8 points, 4 rebounds, and assists, as well as a steal. Jonathan Mogbo with 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, as well as a steal and 3 blocks. Davion Mitchell with the first-half performance of 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Grady Dick with 6 points and a rebound in this game. Jamal Sheed with 5 points, a rebound, and 4 assists. Chris Boucher with 2 points, a rebound, and assist each, as well as a steal and 3 blocks. And then rounding it off here for the Toronto Raptors side is going to be Jamison Battle, who finished off the first half with 2 points straight up off the bench to end off the first half stats here for the Toronto Raptors. Now over to the team stats now, as the Toronto Raptors are currently shooting the ball 54.3% from the field to the Philadelphia 76ers 35.4%. The Toronto Raptors are currently shooting the ball 36.4% from three-point range to the Philadelphia 76ers 35.3%. The Toronto Raptors are currently shooting the ball 87% from the free throw line to the Philadelphia 76ers 72.7%. The Toronto Raptors overall are out-rebounding the Philadelphia 76ers in this one 25-18. However, when it comes to the offensive glass, the 76ers have the advantage over the Toronto Raptors, with that being 9-5. In terms of assists, favor the Toronto Raptors 16-12. Steals also favor the Raptors in this one 5-4. Blocks also favor, or rather steals, I should say, actually belongs into the hands of the 76ers 5-4. In terms of blocks, it's been a block party for the Toronto Raptors as they have more blocks than the 76ers do, 11-2. Total turnovers is in favor of the 76ers, who are winning the turnover battle at this point. 6 turnovers for them, 14 for the Raptors in the first half. Points in the paint go in favor of the Raptors as well, 28-18. And then in terms of the foul calls here, both teams each with 15 fouls apiece. But one of those fouls for the 76ers was a technical foul called against Nick Nurse. And ladies and gents, on that note, that is how the first half stats come to an end here in this one. The 76ers down by 6 at halftime to the Toronto Raptors, 62-56 in this one. They will look to bounce back here in the second half. And guys, while I am at it here, before we go ahead and take the halftime break, I never got a chance to do this, but we did decide to bring the trivia questions back if I did not go ahead and do this already. But for the first one of the NBA regular season, for our trivia question of the day, which 76ers all-time great holds the single-season franchise record for points per game, that being the first half of it, and then what season was it in? So you have to give me, like, the year range or just, like, the season range. So, if, like, for example, if we were to take, like, this season, it'd be the 2024 to 2025 season. Or, like, in the past, it would be the 2019 to 2020 season. So, give me your answer to our trivia question of the day down below in the chat. We will be taking the halftime break. I want you to leave the trivia question up so you guys can actually see what the trivia question is. So that way you guys can go ahead and give me your answer down below in the chat while we are heading on to the halftime break here. You guys should pretty much know how this works, ladies and gentlemen, for all the regulars out there. But for those of you who do not know how these work, pretty straightforward, pretty simple, pretty basic. Go get a snack, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever you guys need to do in order to get ready for the second half of this game between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Toronto Raptors. And ladies and gents, on that note, I will see you all back here for the second half. All right, guys, I am back, ready to go here for the second half. As the second half is actually underway, actually got underway. We were actually back a little bit later than we wanted to anticipate. But the 76ers were down to the Raptors at halftime, 62-56. But now the Raptors are up on the 76ers 64-56 with 10:45 left to go here in the second half. Or rather, I should say in the third quarter. As for the Raptors here, we got Grady Dick driving to the cup. The foul will be called here against Andre Drummond. And Andre Drummond coming away with a steal here off of Jakob Poeltl. But a foul is called again. Looks like Drummond, I think, is going to be called for the foul. They're going to say it was a foul against Jakob Poeltl. So the 76ers will have possession of the basketball here. As Drummond tries to put it up for two, cannot do so. And this is also going to be a foul here against Jakob Poeltl. And Andre Drummond will step to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws, potentially making it a 6-point game. And again, ladies and gents, we welcome you guys back here to the second half for your Philadelphia 76ers coverage for this matchup between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Toronto Raptors. As the Philadelphia 76ers in the second half lead the Toronto Raptors right now 64-56 as Andre Drummond does make the first free throw. But the Toronto Raptors do have the lead over the Philadelphia 76ers with 10:13 left to go here in the third quarter. Bleacher, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through and tuning into the chat. Hit the like button if you have not done so. Bleacher, appreciate you for coming through the stream. Is Roberson saying what's up to Charles? And we'll eventually get to these comments here in just a little bit, but hopefully I do know my place. As the second one at the line is no good here for Drummond, but the shot by Davion Mitchell is good to put the Raptors back up by 9. Caleb Martin with the ball, loses it, picked up by the Raptors. They take it down the other end. Agbaji with the ball, going to get it over to Scotty Barnes. Barnes guarded here by Kyle Lowry, who strips it away. Kyle Lowry's on the ground. The ball's on the ground. So it's going to be a loose ball foul called here against Kyle Lowry. Or not Kyle Lowry, against Scotty Barnes. And it was originally just going to be a loose ball foul for a turnover. But now they're saying it's going to be a technical foul against Scotty Barnes. So Tyrese Maxey will step to the cherry stripe here to shoot a technical free throw here, making a potential 8-point game. And Tyrese Maxey does so. Scotty Barnes was like, I didn't even do anything. And the official said, nah, you're getting teed. And another technical foul being thrown out there, this time to the head coach, Darko Rehakovic. So Tyrese Maxey will step back to the charity stripe here to shoot another free throw on the technical side of things, and he misses this one. So Maxey goes 1 of 2 on technical free throws here between both the technical fouls called on Scotty Barnes and Darko Rehakovic. But now the Sixers will have possession of the basketball here. As Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers, going to bring it down the floor past half court. Maxey going to his left. Maxey dancing. And an offensive foul called against Andre Drummond. And Andre Drummond cannot even believe it. Taking a look at the replay here. They're calling an illegal screen on Andre Drummond. Well, that actually looked pretty clean, to be completely honest. That didn't look that bad whatsoever. I mean, Drummond was just sitting there waiting for Maxey to come around the corner. Here we go. Davion Mitchell with the ball. Gets it out to the corner. Launching a three is Jonathan Mogbo. Cannot get it to go. Raptors pick up the offensive rebound, but a loose ball foul will be called here against Kelly Oubre. And Davion Mitchell set to inbound here. Inbounds the ball. Over to Mogbo. Gets it back over to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell dancing. Kicks it out to Barnes. Barnes with the handoff over to Davion Mitchell, who drives. And this is a charge. And we are taking it the opposite way, baby. We're taking it that way. And the 76ers will have possession of the basketball here with 9:13 left to go here in the third. And Davion Mitchell easily, as he leans with the shoulder on towards Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre was set enough in the position to where it is an offensive foul called against Davion Mitchell. Take a look at this again. You see Davion Mitchell leans with the elbow and the shoulder towards Kelly Oubre, but especially that elbow. As Kyle Lowry with the ball gets over to Tyrese Maxey and to find Kelly Oubre down the other end. Oubre going to drive, dribble. Oubre going to shoot it for two off the dribble from the mid-range, and it is good for Kelly Oubre Jr. Here come the Raptors down the other end as Scotty Barnes loses the ball, but it will be a foul called here, unfortunately, for the 76ers' sake, as this will be against Caleb Martin. When the inbound pass is in to Jamel Sheed, and Jamel Sheed will lose the ball out of bounds. Not out of bounds, actually. It'll be a backcourt violation. And the 76ers will have possession of the basketball with, again, a shot at making it a 4-point ball game. Kyle Lowry set to inbound here. Inbounds to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey going to go to work. Maxey going to his right. Working now against Grady Dick at the top of the key. Maxey dancing, getting Grady Dick to bite, kicking out to Lowry. Lowry going to kick it out to Oubre. Oubre going to drive, going to float up for two, and Andre Drummond on the alley-oop throws it down. Andre Drummond with the slam. And Agbaji loses the ball. And Lowry causing the turnover. Lowry with the inbound here to find Maxey. Back over to Lowry, back over to Maxey, running the pick and roll. Maxey dancing, going to drive. Maxey, the mid-range jumper, just outside the paint, shortens it. Rebound here by the Raptors. Here they come, down the other ring, and lay it up for two. They cannot get it to go. Rebound here by the Raptors, and Grady Dick trying to drive to the cup. And with 8 minutes left, Kelly Oubre blocked Grady Dick's 3-foot driving layup. But this was more so because of Andre Drummond. But this will stay with Toronto here. Sheed with the ball on the inbound. As Barnes with the ball going to get over to Jonathan Mogbo. Looks like out towards Grady Dick. And this will be a foul called here against Kyle Lowry. And Kyle Lowry's like, you got to be kidding me. Any player getting any foul call right now deserves to be frustrated because there's been a lot of them in this game. 7:47 remains here in the third. Inbound passes in. Waiting for the opportunity here are the Raptors. Here comes Agbaji. Up the baseline, lays up for two, can't get to go. Drummond trying to fight for the rebound, can't do so. Picked up here by the Raptors again. Barnes going to find his man, and Grady Dick cannot get to go. They're actually going to count the basket They call it as a goaltend? And it's going to be a goaltending violation here against Andre Drummond. Grady Dick is able to put it up and in for 2 off the goaltend thanks to Andre Drummond. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers, running pick and roll with Kyle Lowry. Maxey spinning at the top of the key, now towards the logo. Maxey going to dump it off to Drummond. Going to feed Drummond. Drummond puts it up, cannot put it in. And it's going to be Sixers ball, which is a bit of a shocking result. Oh, that was clearly off of Kelly Oubre, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I thought. They were about to say that was 76ers basketball. Oh, my gosh. All right, inbound passes in from Scotty Barnes. And Scotty Barnes will take it down the floor, past half court. Barnes going to look here. Going to work against Maxey. Barnes backing in, leaning with the shoulder. Barnes passes it out to Agbaji. Agbaji working against Oubre, going to drive, going to lay it up for 2. Can't get to go the first time against Drummond, but bounces back the second time and puts it in for 2 on the tip shot. Here comes Oubre bringing it down the other end. Oubre working at the top of the key. Oubre going to drive, going to put it up for 2, and it is good for Kelly Oubre. It bounced off the rim and off the glass, but it is good for Kelly Oubre Jr. to make it back to a 6-point ball game. Here come the Raptors with Scotty Barnes bringing it down the floor. Barnes going to drive, trying to put it up for 2. And this will be a foul called here against Tyrese Maxey. And looks like this will be a foul in shooting motion here, as Scotty Barnes will head to the charity stripe to shoot 2 free throws. But a timeout is also called by the Raptors here. With 6:19 remaining in the third is the Toronto Raptors with 70. The Philadelphia 76ers with 64. With 6:19 remaining in the third, the Sixers trying to find a way to catch up here and even possibly take the lead. The question is, can they do it within the third or fourth quarter? We shall see throughout the rest of this game. There you go, guys. There is your score right there. We update the scoreboard after every single commercial. Once every single commercial break comes on, we update the scoreboard for you guys. We used to do it every quarter, but now we do it after every commercial break to keep you guys posted as much as possible, as well as announcing the score throughout the play-by-play and reactions. ECW and WWF, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. And he actually has the correct answer to our trivia question from earlier in this one. I asked which 76ers all-time great holds the single-season franchise record for points per game, and what season was it, as a 2-part question. And my guy right here, ECW, did get it right. It was, in fact, Wilt Chamberlain who made it all happen. And it was, in fact, from 1961, in the 1961 to 62 season. He said 65 to 66, though. But I'll give him partial credit. He technically did have the right answer in terms of the person that did accomplish this. But he did not put up the right season. It was 1961 to 1962 for when this went down. But hey, I'll give him partial credit, though. I'll give you partial credit, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through ECW, answering the question. Hit the like button if you're not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. If you want more content like this where we will be doing more 76ers trivia, my guy, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below. We're going to keep doing this for every single play-by-play on the channel. My guy, JB, that's my guy, Jeffrey Burgess. Salutations, my good sir. Appreciate you for coming through and tuning in. Hit the like button if you're not done so. Jeff, appreciate you for coming through to the stream. Says, has Maxey jacked up 30 shots yet? Dear God, I hope not. I don't even know how many shots he has in this game. As the game is back on, free throws are being shot here for Scotty Barnes as he does, in fact, make the first one. Yeah, let me see. How many shots does Maxey have? Maxey has 16 shots taken in this game, and he's only 5 of 16. 2 of 7 are from three-point range. But Maxey, yet again, is still this team's leading scorer, as both free throws are made here by the Raptors, and the Sixers are now bringing it down the floor. Is Drummond with the ball going to get over to Kelly Oubre? Oubre going to work it at the top of the key. And a personal foul going to be called here against Grady Dick. And Bruno Fernando will enter the game here for the 76ers, or not the 76ers, the Raptors, to replace Scotty Barnes. As the inbound pass goes in, Grady Dick is going to be called for an away from play foul. So this is kind of going to be treated like a technical free throw, I think, in which nobody will surround the shooter, and Eric Gordon will be taking the free throw instead, in which he does make the free throw. That's all he'll get. So it's one free throw in possession here for the 76ers. But not yet in terms of this guy's question right here on Maxey jacking up 30 shots yet. He's only jacked up 16. That's 76ers play-by-play man right here. Hey, Jeff, appreciate it, my guy. Appreciate you always. I helped you out and support your channel, my guy, so I figured you probably figured why not return the favor. But 72-65 being the score here in this one. Jamal Sheed with the ball here, putting it up for 2 and puts it in off the bounce. A lucky bounce here for Jamal Sheed. And down the other end come the 76ers. Here's Maxey with the ball. Maxey dancing, spinning, looking, finds Oubre. Oubre at the top of the key. They kick it out to Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon going to drive, going to try to put it up for 2. Cannot get it to go. And this will be a foul called here once again against Grady Dick. And Eric Gordon will head back to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 more free throws. So many technical fouls. Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. Heat-3, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through. Said, did you know Atlanta, Toronto, and Denver all made conference finals before the 76ers? I mean, I'm not surprised at the end of the day, as the first one to the line is good here for Eric Gordon. I wouldn't be shocked because at the end of the day, Heat-3, the 76ers have not made it back to the conference finals since 2001, so it does not surprise me that the Atlanta Hawks, the Toronto Raptors, and the Denver Nuggets all made it back to the conference finals before the 76ers even did. It does not shock me whatsoever. But again, my guy, appreciate you coming through and tuning in. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you coming through the stream. And feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want more content like this on the channel. Ryan Rowe, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through and tuning in. And he looks like he did hit the like button. So shout out to my guy, Ryan Rowe. Just over 5 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. The Raptors trying to come away with some more points. They get denied a couple times here. Bruno Fernando tried to put it back, got denied again. But a foul will be called here in shooting motion against KJ Martin. First one of the line is good here for Bruno Fernando. Bruno Fernando, the one taking the free throws here for the Toronto Raptors, will potentially put the Raptors up by 10 points. And in fact, he will put the Raptors up by 10 points now. 76-66 being the score with 5 minutes left in the third. Max through the ball, going to get it over to KJ Martin, going to find Kelly Oubre, going to get it over to Maxey. We'll find Yabusele. Yabusele going to have a look here, going to hand off to Maxey. And a bad pass from Gorshan Yabusele as he Dribbles the ball out of bounds, and it will be a turnover here for the 76ers. Not what you need when you're down 10 points. Jamison Battle here with the ball. And get over to looks like it was Bruno Fernando out to Chris Boucher for three. Cannot get to go. Rebounding here by the Sixers. Sixers need a basket here. Kelly Oubre with the ball. Going to find Yabusele. Yabusele going to have a bit of a look. Going to find Oubre now. Oubre working at the top of the key. Oubre dancing, kicking out. Gordon for three. You bet. Eric Gordon finding ways to make plays for this team. And now it's back down to a 7-point deficit here for the road team in the Philadelphia 76ers. And the Raptors trying to find ways to make plays. And Jamel Sheed going to be called for a travel. Oh, wait, that's the wrong way of saying it. Jamel Sheed's going to be called for a travel. And you can't do that. So here go the 76ers bringing it down the other end. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Going to find Eric Gordon. Going to find KJ Martin back to Maxey. Towards the logo. Maxey going to go to his right, working against Jamison Battle. Maxey puts it up for two. Gets it to go. But a foul will be called here against Jamison Battle. It will be a foul on the floor, but looks like the Raptors are out of fouls to give here in the third quarter, so it's just going to be free throws here for Tyrese Maxey instead. Maxey with the chance to make it a 5-point game. First one on the line is good for Tyrese. Tyrese Maxey can potentially make this a 5-point ball game with the second free throw made. And in terms of lineup changes here, Scotty Barnes enters the game to replace Ochai Agbaji, and Ricky Council IV enters the game to replace Kelly Oubre Jr. Second one on the line is good for Tyrese Maxey as well. I mean, another one of Maxey's okay nights, you know. Not great, but not horrible. Just like okay. He's like right in the middle. As Bruno Fernando tries to lay it up, cannot do so. Rebounding here by the Sixers. Maxey a deep triple. Cannot get to go. Rebound here by Jamison Battle. And he'll bring it down the other end. Battle out to Sheed for three. Bounced off the iron, missed it. Rebounded here by the Raptors. Picked up by Bruno Fernando. Back in the hands of the Raptors now as Barnes gets it over to Boucher. And Boucher falls to the ground here. And this one's also going to be on Guerschon Yabusele. It looks like this is going to be his fourth. Chris Boucher now at the charity stripe here to shoot two free throws. First one on the line is good for Chris Boucher. Both free throws are good at the line here for Chris Boucher. 76ers looking to make it back to at least a 5-point ball game. As Council with the ball gets over to Eric Gordon, over to Yabusele, who gets it to go. Plus the foul called against Bruno Fernando. So the basket will count, and Yabusele will get one more as the 76ers actually call a timeout. So Nick Nurse wants to talk things over on how he wants to attack the rest of this third quarter and possibly the fourth quarter as well. It is the Raptors with 78 and the 76ers with 73. And a free throw coming for potential 3-point play. Coming in hot after the commercial break. Here for Guerschon Yabusele. Again, a 5-point ball game here in Scotiabank Arena. 78-73 is the score in the third quarter. There we go, guys. That's what I need to see right there. I need to see us keeping this game close. I need to see us keeping this game close, man. Come on. Guys, feel free to share this stream out before this game ends, man. Feel free to share this out to anyone that you know that might be a fan of the NBA or any of these teams or just any team in general. Feel free to share out the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to do so. But yeah, ladies and gents, 2:49 remain here in the third quarter of this game between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors lead the 76ers in this one 78-73 by 5 points right now. And Yabusele will have an opportunity to make it a 4-point ball game here with the free throw right out of the commercial break. And Gorshon Yabusele overall, he's just been okay. I mean, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 3 of 5 from the field. Not his most efficient game, and especially with all the foul calls, that's why I think this isn't the most efficient game for him. But the free throw is good for Gorshon Yabusele. And just like that is 78-74. Here come the Raptors bringing it down the floor. Carton with the ball, going to get over to Scotty Barnes. Barnes going to work here against KJ Morgan, going to kick it out. DJ Carton. Carton going to kick it out. Looks like it's Boucher for a triple. Comes up short. Rebound here by the Raptors as it's picked up by Jamison Battle. Back into play is Scotty Barnes, who tries to put it up there. But Yabusele comes away with a steal. And a foul will also be called here against Jonathan Mogbo. First one on the line here for Yabusele is good. Again, a chance to make it here a 2-point game. 2:17 remaining here in the third. Second one on the line is good here for Gorshon Yabusele. And just like that, ladies and gents, it's a 2-point game, and the 76ers on a 10-2 run in the last 2 minutes. DJ Carton going to get it over to Scotty Barnes. Barnes working against Maxey. Barnes dribbling, backing in, looking, dancing. Barnes is going to put it up for 2, and it is cash money here for Scotty Barnes. Maxey with the ball, going to bring it down the floor. Going to find KJ Martin. Going to get it over to Eric Gordon. Gordon going to look here. Going to kick it out to Yabusele, who loses it. Gets it back. Yabu trying the bounce pass to KJ Martin. And that will fail as it'll be picked up here by the Raptors. Scotty Barnes with the ball. Going to kick it out to the corner. And the corner man drives inside, kicks out to Jamison Battle, over to Jonathan Mogbo, and it is good for Jonathan Mogbo right down the other end. Maxey the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey going to get over to Yabusele. Back over to Maxey. Maxey going to kick it out to Martin. Out to Council. A triple. Bounce off the iron end off the window. Rebounding here by the Raptors down the other end. Here comes Scotty Barnes with the ball. And Scotty Barnes trying to find some room here, but Tyrese Maxey will be called for the foul. First one on the line here for Scotty Barnes is good. Again, 83-76 is the score, ladies and gentlemen. We have a timeout call by Nick Nurse to talk things over. With 39 seconds left in the third, the Raptors lead the Philadelphia 76ers in this one with the score of 83-76. But yeah, guys, about 30 seconds remain here in this third quarter. 76ers down by 7 as of right now. Second one of the line is no good here for Scotty Barnes. Picked up here by Guerschon Yabusele. Now into the hands of Tyrese Maxey. Maxey with the ball, going to lob it up here to KJ Martin. Back to Maxey. Maxey going to dart it out to Gordon. Gordon going to put it up for 2. Gets it to go. But they're going to say it was a foul on the floor. But at the same time, in shooting motion, first one at the line here for Eric Gordon is no good. And Kelly Oubre will enter the game here to replace Tyrese Maxey. First free throw, no good for Eric Gordon. Second free throw for Eric Gordon is good. Here we go. Here's Scotty Barnes bringing the ball down the floor. Guarded here by KJ Martin. Barnes looking, dancing. Barnes driving, spinning. Barnes the pump fake. Spinning, fading on the shot for 2. Can't get to go. Rebounding here by the Sixers. KJ Martin out to Council. Cannot get it to go. And that will conclude the third quarter here in this one, ladies and gentlemen. The Philadelphia 76ers still down to the Toronto Raptors here with the score of 83-77. Can the 76ers find a way to propel themselves to a victory here in Scotiabank Arena, or will the Raptors be able to hold on and get this win to ruin the first half of the 76ers road trip? Again, it is the Raptors 83 and the 76ers 77. We shall see what happens here in the fourth quarter to decide who wins this ball game. But yeah, guys, I will say though, like, I'll be completely honest with you guys, like, not 76ers related, but I'll tell you one thing. I did not get the most sleep last night, so I'm like extremely exhausted. Like I'm just really tired. So we might do like a community post just recapping the game, or maybe YouTube short, maybe sometime in the morning. So like we'll just see what we do. But I'm not thinking we're gonna do. I'm not thinking we're gonna do a post game here tonight. We might have to save that for a community post tomorrow morning or a YouTube short. Because I'll tell you one thing, man. I didn't sleep the best last night. Kind of woke up at about like 2:30 in the morning, and then just really couldn't get back to sleep from there. So, and not to mention, it's just a bit more so of like somewhat a long day. So it'll be nice just to eventually get some rest and hopefully have better sleep than what I did last night. Because just honestly, it, last night might have been like one of the worst nights I've ever had in like terms of sleep. Because I never sleep just like I only got maybe like I don't know 4, 5, maybe 6 hours. But yeah, guys. Anyway, I don't think we're gonna do a post game on here, man. So we're gonna have to say that for a community post or a YouTube short probably sometime tomorrow morning for whenever it's released. But the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen, is officially underway. As Oubre with the ball here for the Sixers gets it over to Kyle Lowry, but that's taken away by Jamison Battle, who gets fouled here in shooting motion by Eric Gordon. And Jamison Battle will head to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws here. I'm sure you guys can probably see it in my eyes on how tired I really am. Like, that just shows you I did not get the best sleep last night. That just clearly shows it for sure. Isaiah just says, "What's up" to Ryan in the chat. Dudley Watson, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through, tuning in with the basketball emoji. Shout out to you, sir. Hit the like button if you're not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. And if you want more content like this, my guy, where hopefully I'm not so exhausted, not somewhat sleep deprived, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. Appreciate you for coming through and stopping by. I'm getting a couple new viewers in here, man. I love it. Here we go. Kyle Lowry bringing the ball down the floor. Going to get over to Caleb Martin. As Jameson Battle, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, went 1 of 2 from the charity stripe, so is the Raptors back up by 7 now. As Caleb Martin with a shot here for 2, cannot get to go. Rebounding here by Chris Boucher here for the Toronto Raptors. Boucher with the ball, going to kick it out to number 3. With 10:54 remaining, we're going to have a jump ball here between Kyle Lowry and Scotty Barnes. And the jump ball will be won here by Scotty Barnes. Shot is blocked. And we have a shot clock violation here with 10:51 left in this game. Inbound passes in here from KJ Martin over to Kelly Oubre. Oubre with the ball bringing it down the floor, past half court. Oubre dancing around. Oubre pump faking. Oubre driving, spinning, puts it up for 2. Cannot get a foul call to save his life. And the Raptors will have possession of the basketball here. Scotty Barnes going to go up for 2. Gets it to go, plus the foul as he flushes it down and packs it down the hatches. And we'll get one more at the charity stripe. I'm sure you guys can kind of just see by like my eyes, man. You guys can probably tell how tired I am at this point. As the free throw is good here for Scotty Barnes to complete the three-point play. And it is going to be a 10-point game now. Kyle Lowry with the ball here, going to get it over to KJ Martin, going to find Caleb Martin. Martin a triple. Got it to go. But his foot was on the line, so they're going to say it was a long 2 instead of a 3. As Barnes with the ball, going to get over to number 3, cannot get to go. Rebounding here by the Sixers. Here's Oubre with the ball. Going to get over to Lowry. Out to Eric Gordon, launching a triple. Misses it wide to the left, and rebounding here by Jamison Battle. Now into the hands of Scotty Barnes. Back out to Battle, launching a triple. Shortens it by a lot. Battle gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Canton, who gets over to Jonathan Mogbo. Or not Canton. DJ Carton, I should say. Anyway, Jonathan Mogbo gets the basket to go, plus the foul, in which he will go ahead and shoot the free throw here to potentially make it a three-point play. Lineup changes, though, for both sides here, as Jakob Poeltl will enter the game here to replace Scotty Barnes. And then Andre Drummond and Tyrese Maxey will both enter the game to replace Eric Gordon and KJ Martin. Free throw is no good, by the way, for Jonathan Mogbo. So the 76ers will bring it down the floor. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey dancing around. Maxey going to spin. Maxey laying it up for 2. Cannot get it to go. You got 2 players hurt. So now it's a 4-on-4. Poeltl going to work here against Drummond. Maxey finds his way back down the floor. And same thing with Chris Boucher. And the shot is up, and the shot is good here for Jamison Battle. And the Raptors will now go up by 13 over the Sixers, 92-79. With 9:10 left to go here in the fourth, it is looking ugly for the 76ers in this game, and their odds of winning this game are slowly slipping away. Really subscribing. I'm with you, buddy. Hey, Dudley, man, appreciate you for supporting. Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through, tuning in. Hey, Dudley, man, appreciate that, my guy. Drew Opio, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through. Said, how have you been? I've been doing well, my guy. You know, little tired today. Working on a little bit of sleep deprivation on a day like today. But outside of that, man, I've been doing well. Hopefully you have been as well, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through, tuning in here. Hit the like button if you're not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm working on very little sleep last night, so we're probably not gonna do a post game on here tonight. You'll probably have to wait for tomorrow morning for like a post game recap on this game. Win or lose, we're gonna do it regardless. Here we go. 9 minutes left here in the game at this point in the fourth quarter. 76ers down by 13 as Maxey dumps off to Drummond, who loses the ball. Gets it back, though. Drummond kicking it out to Oubre. Oubre coming up. Trying to work up the baseline. The ball go out of bounds off the Raptors. But it'll stay with the Sixers, but with not a lot of time on the clock here. Lowry having an inbound to Maxey for a triple. Shortens the shot. Maxey did get to the basket, though, in time. But the 76ers get it back, though. Maxey in trouble from the top. Shortens it. Rebound here by the Raptors. Man, that was two big opportunities they had right there. DJ Carden with the ball. Looking, guarded by Drummond here. Carden going to get it over to Jamison Battle, launching a triple, and he makes it. Are you kidding me? This dude, Jamison Battle. This guy. Why does he got to do it against us? This dude, I think, is a rookie. Max threw the ball here for the Sixers, coming around the screen, launching the top of the key shot, and it's air ball. And the Raptors are really slipping away with this one here. They're really slipping away with this. As of right now, unless the 76ers can find a way to do something here, this has been all Toronto here in this one. Davion Mitchell with the ball, going to kick it out to Boucher for a triple. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Jamison Battle. Puts it up, puts it in, plus the foul. That's ridiculous. Foul called against Andre Drummond. Yeah, this game's over. Put the cleanup crew in at this point, man. Let's go. This is over. We're starting out 0-2. The Raptors are going to go to 1-1. That's ridiculous. Andre Drummond, you're supposed to be the rebounder of this team. And you're telling me all you do is put one hand up to try to rebound the ball? What are we doing, man? I'll tell you one thing. Jamison Battle may not have a lot of points right now, but when it's mattered most, he has showed up in the biggest moments. I got to give credit where credit's due. Here we go. Caleb Martin with the ball, going to bring it to his right. Martin looking, kicking out to Maxey. Maxey darts it down to Lowry for three. Can't get it to go. Lowry will head to the charity stripe here to shoot 3 free throws since it was a 3-point attempt. And this will go against Jamison Battle. Well, Snyder, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through, tuning in. It's been a minute since you've been up in here, my guy. Hit the like button if you have not done so. Will, appreciate you for coming through the stream. So I'm a first-time viewer. Keep up the good work. Hey, man, I appreciate that. And hopefully you won't have to deal with these streams where I'm working with very minimal sleep. So hopefully you don't have to deal with that for that much longer. You know what I'm saying? So are you in college? Nah, man. I finished high school. If you guys don't know, I finished high school last year. If you guys don't know, I'm in the workforce now. I really just didn't care about college, honestly. Big fan, man. Big fan. Hey, appreciate you, Will. Appreciate that, my guy. Bro, I'm not going to answer that. I'd rather not give it away. I mean, come on now. What are we doing here? All right, so 7:16 remains here in the fourth. Kyle Lowry is going to get 3 free throws here. They're probably just trying to determine whether it was a 2 or a 3, so it's going to be a 3. It's going to be ruled a 3 here for Kyle Lowry, so he's going to get 3 free throws at the charity stripe. 7:16 remains here in the fourth. First one at the line is good for Kyle Lowry. Hey Raptors, how about y'all just put us out of our misery, man? Like y'all pretty much won the game at this point. So like, what are we doing here? Second one at the line is good here for Kyle Lowry. Third and final at the line for Lowry is good. 7:16 remains here in this one. Sixers still down 16 at this point. Here come the Raptors, bring it down the floor. Is Davion Mitchell with the ball? Mitchell going to get it over to Jakob Poeltl, who will get it over to Mitchell for 3. Can't get it to go. And the 76ers will have possession of the basketball. They need to go fast if they want a chance. As Lowry inbounds the ball here to Caleb Martin. Martin going to drive. Going to put it up for 2. This will be a blocking foul called against Toronto, specifically against Davion Mitchell. It looks like this will be a foul in shooting motion as well. And yes, it will. .651 remaining here in the fourth. First one at the line is good here for Caleb Martin. Lineup change here being made for the Toronto Raptors. Ochai Agbaji will enter the game here to replace Chris Boucher. .651 remains here in the fourth. Second free throw is good for Caleb Martin. Back to a 14-point game with 6:51 left. Chagbaji going to get over to his man. We'll find Scotty Barnes. Barnes looking, standing at the logo. Barnes going to his left. Barnes looking, dancing. Flips it over to Jakob Poeltl as you have Andre Drummond jumping onto Jakob Poeltl's back. And Drummond is down and he is hurt. Hopefully he will be able to get up and hopefully he'll be all right. Because he is the backup center to Joel Embiid over Adem Bona. Yeah, as you can clearly see, Andre Drummond just rides Jakob Poeltl's back because he was trying to block the shot from Jakob Poeltl. That will be Andre Drummond's 5th personal foul of this game. Are they really going to have to go ahead and bring Gorshan Yabusele back in this game or what? And that's exactly what they're going to do. Yabusele is coming back into the game here to replace Andre Drummond. Second one of the line is also good here for Jakob Poeltl. Back to a 15-point game we go. Ball rolls for a little bit. Now it's picked up by Caleb Martin. Martin going to drive, going to try to work the paint, and Martin will be fouled here by Grady Dick this time. Going to the line to shoot two here is going to be Caleb Martin. First one at the line here for Caleb Martin is good. Of course, Yabusele is set to enter the game here to replace Andre Drummond as he goes in the backcourt. And Jamal Sheed enters the game here to replace Grady Dick. So Caleb Martin goes 1 of 2 from the charity stripe here. Now the Raptors will have the ball as it is their turn. Jamal Sheed going to try to put it up for 2, cannot do so. But the Raptors will pick up the rebound and put it right back. Bro, can you just put the cleanup crew in already? This game is over. Let's go. Like, what are we waiting on? What are we waiting on here, man? Come on. Kilmore with the ball here, going to kick it out to Lowry. Lowry going to drive. Lowry going to kick it out to Yabusele for 3. It comes short, but it hits the top of the backboard, and it is stuck up there. Where's the broom at? Hey, Yakupurtle. Shout out Yakupurtle, man, for getting that ball down. Yeah, the fact he just jumped that hot, let me try that again. The fact that the ball bounced that high that it had to go behind the backboard is crazy. All right, inbound passes into Davion Mitchell. Finds man. Bruno Fernando to Scotty Barnes. I do believe this is Bruno Fernando with the ball here. Who will drive? Try to kick it out. It's going to go with the Sixers. Massive block right there from Guerschon Yabusele. Here we go. Caleb Martin with the ball. Martin going to drive. Martin going to work up the baseline. Martin going to kick it out to Oubre. Oubre going to put it up for 2 and puts it in. Tough shot right there from Kelly Oubre. They'll need more of that if they want a chance. I mean, like, this game is over. Like, come on, Raptors. Just put us out of our misery and put the third stringers and fourth stringers in at this point. Barnes with the ball, going to kick it out to Pirtle. Pirtle going to lose the ball, picked up by Oubre. Here comes Sixers. Oubre going to drive, going to lay it up for 2, can't get it to go. Rebounding here by the Raptors. Scotty Barnes with the ball, going to dart out to the corner onto Agbaji. Over to Sheed, and stolen away by Maxey. Maxey going to take it to the cup, and the answer is yes. And 1 coming here for Tyrese Maxey as Jamal Sheed is called for the foul. Four or 5 remains here in this one. Maxey set to shoot the free throw. Who's had, again, another okay performance. I mean, 24 points, 4 assists, and 2 steals. It's nothing to sneeze at, but It's just about the rest of the statistics, like shooting wise, rebounds, assists, etc., etc. Here we go. Here's Scotty Barnes with the ball. Barnes going to get over to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell at the top of the key, going to find Scotty Barnes out at the wing for three, can not get it to go. Rebound here by Tyrese Maxey. Here come the Sixers. Maxey going to drive. Going to kick it out to Martin. Out to Oubre for three. Can't get it to go. This will be 3 free throws coming for Kelly Oubre. And just like that, Kelly Oubre with a shot at bringing this down to single digits. Bro, how have the Raptors not put us out of our misery yet? Bro, I am so beyond exhausted. Just put us out of our misery, Raptors. Let's go. What are y'all waiting for? Let's go. First one at the line is good for Kelly Oubre. Davion Mitchell heads to the bench. And Grady Dick enters the game to replace him. Second one at the line is good for Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre will look to make all 3 free throws here. Third and final free throw at the line here for Kelly Oubre is good. Kelly Oubre will go 3 of 3 from the charity stripe here on this trip. And the score will still remain 101-92. 3.5 minutes remain here in the fourth. And less than 3.5 minutes remain here in this one. Barnes with the ball off the inbound, puts it up for 2, can't get it to go. But a foul will be called here against Tyrese Maxey. It looks like we have a timeout being called by Nick Nurse to talk things over. 3:23 remains here in the fourth quarter. The Toronto Raptors lead the Philadelphia 76ers in this one, 101-92, with less than 3.5 minutes remaining in this game. All right, guys, 3:23 remains here in this one. Scotty Barnes at the line here shooting 2 free throws with 3:23 left in this one. As Scotty Barnes brings it back up to a 10-point game with the first free throw up and good. Second one at the line also up and good here for Scotty Barnes. And down the other end, we have a foul called here against Grady Dick. In which DJ Carton's going to enter the game to replace Grady Dick here. It looks like the Raptors are going to be out of fouls to give, so it's going to just be free throws from here on out for whenever the Sixers or whenever the how do I put this? Whenever the 76ers get fouled by the Raptors, it's now just going to result in free throws every single time. First one, the line is up and good here for Caleb Martin. Look at Joel Embiid, man. Can't wait until Joel Embiid and Paul George both come back on the floor. And hopefully they're all playing together at the exact same time. Second one, the line is up and it is no good for Caleb Martin. Picked up by Ochai Agbaji. Sheed with the ball, going to get over to Scotty Barnes. Barnes going to find Jakob Poeltl. Poeltl spinning, looking, finding his man. Jamel Sheed going to put it up for two and puts it in somehow. Here's Caleb Martin with the ball. Martin dancing around. Martin going to his left. Martin dancing, looking, kicking out. Lowry, the pump fake, the side step for three. Got it to go. Kyle Lowry, big time three from the corner. Here we go. Here come the Raptors. Bring the ball down the floor. Jamel Sheed with the ball. Going to get over Scotty Barnes. Going to find Jakob Poeltl. Poeltl with it. With 2:05 to go. Keep doing that every single time. I keep hitting the wired part of the headset. All right, less than 2 minutes left. It's a 9-point game, minute 50 to go. Lowry kicking out to Oubre. Oubre gets it out there to Yabusele. Yabusele to Lowry, out to Maxey. Maxey a triple. Can't get to go. Rebounded here by Scotty Barnes. One more basket by the Raptors, and it should probably be the dagger. Barnes going to drive down the other end, going to throw it down, and that's going to be the dagger. Timeout called by Nick Nurse, and they already know it. Yeah, guys, like I said, if you guys did not hear already, we're not going to do a post game tonight on the live stream. I am just way too tired. Like I said, I did not get a lot of sleep last night, so I'm going to probably head to bed as soon as this game's over. And after I put all this stuff away, so. Unfortunately for the 76ers, though, it looks like they are going to fall to 0-2 on the season to start off the year. They really just couldn't get anything going. I mean, another game where Maxey looks absolutely clueless out there. I mean, Maxey had 24 points in this game, but not a good night from 3-point range. 2 of 12 from 3 for Tyrese. I mean, he's got to be better than that. Martin inbounds to Lowry. Lowry picks it up. Lowry going to dance around, going to put it up for 2. Can't get it to go. Foul will be called on Jameson Battle. And Kyle Lowry will head to the charity striker to shoot 2 free throws. Not to mention the bench points tonight were absolutely non-existent. Every starter tonight outside of Caleb Martin has double figures. First one, the line is up and good for Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry so far tonight, 13 points on the night for Kyle Lowry. Make it 14 now as he does make the free throw. Yeah, guys, about a minute left in this one. The steal by Oubre, and he will throw it down with 2 grown man hands for the jam. And now it's a 7-point game with 65 seconds left. Barnes with the ball on the pass. Here we go. And Jakob will throw it down here for 2. And now it's back to a 9-point ball game. Maxey with the ball. Maxey dancing. Maxey kicking out to Martin. Out to Oubre. Oubre a triple. Got it to go. And the Sixers are trying to say we're not done. But they probably are done as we start to speak. Inbound passes in. Barnes to Pirtle. And there will be a foul called here against KJ Martin. Jakob Pirtle here to shoot 2 free throws. First one at the line is good for Jakob Pirtle. Yeah, this game's over, man. Like, why are the starters still even in this game? Like, the Raptors are going to be up by 8 points at this point. Like, why are the starters still in this game? Second one at the line is also good here for Jakob Pirtle. Looks like a foul will be called here. It looks like it's going to be against Scotty Barnes. More free throws coming here for the 76ers. '76ers tonight with just 28 points in the paint. The Raptors with 56 on the night. So both the first and second free throws at the line here for Kelly Oubre are both true. Timeout call by the Raptors. Like, how much longer is this going to take, dude? Come on. So freaking tired over here. Let's go. Dude, like, this is ridiculous, man. Sure, you're trying to win the game, but what about for my health, bro? The way that I am so tired right now, bro, like, it's not even funny. It's crazy. All right, guys, final 37 seconds here. Raptors are kind of just trying to wind the clock down. And bro, why are we playing the foul game, man? Like, what are we doing here? It's a 6-point game. Like, just end this game already. Bro, the Sixers are gonna fall to 0-2. Like, just face it. Like, y'all gonna fall to 0-2, man. Like, what are we doing here? First one of the line is up and good. Like, y'all, I'm barely keeping my eyes open right now, Sixers. Like, what are we doing, man? Second one at the line is good. Joe Martin with the ball, dancing around, going to the right. Martin running up for two, got it to go off the bank. And with 21.7 seconds left, Scotty Barnes gets fouled on the play by Tyrese Maxey. Scotty Barnes set to shoot 2 more free throws here. Come on, man. Like, just end this game for God's sake. Let's go. Like, what are we doing? First one to the line, good for Scotty Barnes. Oh, just end this game already. I'm ready to go to sleep. Like, seriously. I'm so ready. Like, come on now. Second one to the line is good for Scotty Barnes here. KJ Martin to inbound to Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin launching a triple. No good. Hurdle the rebound to Barnes. And that will do it. The Toronto Raptors at home will get the win over the Philadelphia 76ers and will move their record up to 1-1 by a final score of 115 to 107. The 76ers will, in fact, drop to 0-2 to start the year. And player of the game goes to Scotty Barnes, 27 points, 8 of 11 from the field, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals on the night for Scotty. Shout out to the Raptors on winning this game, getting their first win. And the 76ers' first win will have to wait. There you go, guys. Again, there is your final score right there. Again, the Raptors get the win over the 76ers, 115 to 107. 76ers will drop to 0-2 on the year. The Raptors will go up to 1-1 on the year. And yeah, just not a good all-around day for the 76ers as a whole. I mean, they didn't even do enough to win. Like again, Maxi with another so-so type of performance. Oubre, I thought, played pretty good today. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought Oubre played pretty well. Kyle Lowry, I thought he did well tonight. I thought Drummond was solid. I thought Drummond was okay, to be completely honest. I mean, Caleb Morton, I thought he was okay too. This bench was non-existent though. Like Worshan Yabusele, Eric Gordon, and KJ Morton are your three bench scorers. And like when you go over to the Raptors side, you had Scotty Barnes who had a phenomenal performance. Jakob Pertl, kind of the same thing, just playing as scrappy as he always does. Ochai Agbaji had a solid performance today. I will say though, Toronto did have some guys that did step on the bench, like Jordan Battle, Jonathan Mogbo. Even Jamal Sheed even stepped up and got double-digit points tonight. Even he found a way to step up in this game. Like I said, the guys, the Sixers go down 115 to 107. We will have some type of post-game piece of content out for you guys tomorrow morning. I just cannot do it tonight, man. Like, I really can't. I really cannot do it tonight. Like, I am so exhausted. I just need to, like, go to bed, like, right now. I just can't do it. Like, seriously. Before we go ahead and get out of here, go ahead and read some of your guys' last comments. John K, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through. Says the Raptors win. Yes, indeed, they did end up winning this game, John. So, yeah, congratulations to the Raptors on getting that first win of the season. 76ers will still be waiting for their first win of the year. We'll see if they can get it on the road on Sunday in Indiana when they take on the Pacers. But hey, John, appreciate you for coming through, tuning in, my guy. Hit the like button if you have not done so, John. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. So sorry, bro. Hey, AJ, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though, at the end of the day. But really, on that note, ladies and gents, that's pretty much all I got for this one. We'll go ahead and get some true rest this time. But on that note, ladies and gents, that's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for me here in this one. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys have not done so, ladies and gents. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace, everybody. Have a great rest of your night, man. God bless and peace.